The Chosen Season 4 is about to be released, and I couldn't be more excited about it. Unlike most shows, The Chosen is not a huge mystery regarding its plot since it mostly follows the biblical events that we all know. However, this doesn't mean that everything is clear like the sky. In fact, this situation causes even more complexities at times as there is no clear timeline in the Bible. So for the most part, the showrunners of The Chosen are placing the events into a timeline in a way they see more fitting. Of course, there is a vague understanding of what happened at which stage of Jesus' life, but that's about it. Based on all these, I believe we have a pretty good understanding of what will happen in The Chosen Season 4. Are you excited to find out what will happen next in the Biblican series? Then you are in the right video. Recently, Dallas Jenkins revealed in an interview that Season 5 of the show will focus on the events of Holy Week, but the crucifixion will be left to Season 6. This means that Season 4 has a lot on its shoulders to build the story up until that point. In other words, Season 4 is likely to be the busiest season of the series so far with a lot to unpack. Before revealing the main themes of the upcoming season, though, we should remember which storylines were left open-ended in Season 3. First of all, in Season 3, Jesus' popularity grew and he commissioned the apostles to spread his message. He became more explicit about his identity and performed miracles. By the season finale, Jesus walked on water, revealing his divine nature and signaling a potential shift in his mission. Around this main story, there are a bunch of subplots that have been simultaneously ongoing. For instance, there is the John the Baptist story that started with him in Herod's dungeon, and by the end of the season, he sent messengers to Jesus to confirm his identity. Season 3 concluded with John still in jail. Shmuel's Season 3 story, on the other hand, included a minor victory with the Sanhedrin's edict against false teaching. However, his progress in finding witnesses to condemn Jesus was limited. In Episode 8, he encountered Jesus but remained convinced of his cause. Another important character, Quintus, initially opposes Tent City's formation in Season 3 but doesn't take action. He later contemplates force but faces uncertainty when Gaius refuses to enforce his command, leaving his next steps unknown. Throughout The Chosen Season 3, we also see a growing friendship between Gaius and Simon Peter. Episode 7 revealed a significant part of Gaius' life. He is an ailing servant boy who is his own illegitimate child. While he's considered bringing the child to a Jewish doctor, aka Jesus, he hasn't done so yet. Gaius and his wife avoid discussing the child's true origin, but his illness has filled Gaius with remorse for not openly acknowledging him as his son, foreshadowing the story of Jesus healing the centurion's servant or official son. At the start of Season 3, Judas leaves his shady business partner to join Jesus' disciples. Despite threats of a lawsuit, he remains confident that God won't allow harm to befall the Messiah. While we didn't see much of Judas in this season, these moments foreshadow future conflicts. There are multiple other stories such as Atticus' story or Decapolis' story, proving that there are simply too many things to tell in Season 4. Even though I'm certain that all these storylines will continue in the upcoming season, I'm pretty sure that the main theme of Season 4 will be the Transfiguration. If you don't know, Transfiguration refers to an event in the New Testament that is a pivotal moment in the life of Jesus Christ. According to the Bible, during this event, Jesus goes through a transformation. Jesus, in the presence of his disciples Peter, James, and John, is described as being transfigured. His appearance changes, his face shines like the sun, and his clothes become dazzling white. Besides, two important figures from the Old Testament appear alongside Jesus, Moses, and Elijah, representing the law and prophets. A cloud envelops them, and a voice from the cloud says, "This is my son, whom I love. With him I am well pleased. Listen to him." This voice is identified as the voice of God the Father. As you can see, it is a highly spiritual incident that includes direct communication with God. So it is a matter of question for many of the Chosen fans, including me, as I'm not sure how will they present this entire scene. How will the gods speak, for instance? Or how will Moses and Elijah appear? Who will play their parts? It is a very difficult task to tackle, but I'm certain that Dallas Jenkins has already figured things out. I mean, Season 4's filming is mostly over, so it is likely that we already have the Transfiguration covered, and I'm more than excited about it. I'm not sure if the incident will take place at the beginning or end of the season. Knowing that so far each season ended with an epic incident, I feel like the season finale might be the perfect spot to include Transfiguration. Some other biblical incidents that are likely to be covered in the upcoming season are the death of John the Baptist, which is likely to be very tragic, the story of Mary and Martha, the raising of Lazarus, and Peter's confession. Regardless of what is covered in the new season, I'm certain that it will be an epic one as things get much more critical, serious, and spiritual. The new season will be released in early 2024, and I can't wait for it. Which biblical events do you expect to see in The Chosen Season 4? Let me know what you think in the comments below, and don't forget to like, subscribe, and share the video. Thank you for watching. See you soon.